Hello YouTube! Time for a video again! Well, today's video I'm going to do feeding earthworms again. And then at the end I'll show you where I get my worms from and how we cultivate them, because I've been asked many times, please show us how you get your worms, how you cultivate them. So I love feeding worms. It's my favourite treat to feed the fish. And also, I think it's the fish's favourite treat. They absolutely love them. It's good for carnivore fish, like this 20-inch dovey. And also, it's quite a good food for the more veggie type fish. So let's get on this video. Let's get on it and do a bit of feeding. And I'll show you how I get my worms. Right, we'll start the feeding off with some of the big boys. This is Crazy Joe. This is my 20-inch umpy. So come on, mate, have a look at this worm. Can you see it? He loves it, don't you, mate? Let's get it in. I'll see if I can. There he goes. Like I said, he doesn't film too good in this tank. Also, he's not the most beautiful of fish. I say it every time, don't I? He's getting quite old and he's had a few battles in his life. He's fathered loads of fry, but I'll keep him until he, keep him for life sort of thing. Anyway, let's get another worm in. Yeah, we're starting off with the big lads. Come on, Joe. You know you want this worm. Come on, Joe. Come on. Up you come. There he goes. He's got a massive, great big suction gob. It comes out like he's a suck. What do you call him? Suck and gate predator. His mouth comes out like a great big hoover pipe. Extendable mouth. One more, and then we're going to have to move on. He looks better when he gets his head down. The light's a bit weird at the top. But like I say, he's a big old boy, 20 inches. I can't make my mind up which is my biggest fish. Wolfie or Crazy Joe. Well, let's get him another worm in. But get your head down there so we can look at the top of your back. Now that's a better shot of him. You can see his blues. He's got a red face and a blue body. Anyway, let's get one more in quickie. There we go, another one. Come on, Joe. You know you want it. So I've got to try to move on fast, because the videos what I do take too long and I just waffle on about a load of garbage and people won't watch till the end. Get this worm in. There it is, lot. Come on, Joe. Take it. There you go. You see that mouth cut? It comes right out like a telescope and just sucks them in. Anyway, let's move on. Look at one of my other big guys. We'll do the big guys. Now you can see how thick he is. Because he don't come out very good on a video, really, but he's really thick across the shoulders. But the old boy's, I think he's past his sell-by date, but we love him, don't we? But anyway, shut up waffling and let's move on. Right, here we are. You all know Wolfie, don't you? Come on, Wolfie, look at the size of that one. Oh, Wolfie, mate, you're dying for that one. So I can't make my mind up who's the biggest out of Wolfie and Crazy Joe. Let's get this one in. Don't you bite me, Wolfie. Whoops, come on. Let's get it in. There he goes. I got my fingers out of the way quick that time. Have you seen that old one of mine when he actually got me and bit me? That's at about 30... I think about 35,000 people have watched it. Come on, Wolfie. You know you want another one. Come on. There he goes. There, he's quite. And the female's coming to get some. She's actually been in a little. She's actually in there spawning. She's guarding spawn at the moment, so she's not that interested in food. She's more interested in guarding the spawn. Anyway, we'll give you another one, mate, and then we better move on. So, like I said, he's a 20-incher, the same as the Umbi. But I wonder who's the heaviest if you put them on a weighing scales. Probably Wolfie, because I think Wolfie's a lot healthier. Come on, mate, this is your last one, the last one. We've got to move on, but we've got to keep this... see, isn't it? It's just practically taking it out of my hand. I've tamed the beast. I have tamed the beast, haven't I, mate? He's not even bite me. Like, he's at that. One more, then we've got to move on. Come on, Wolf. Don't bite me. I'm going to put my hand right in this time, but what if he gets me? I think he's frightened of me. Let go of it. There he goes. Tame the beast, eh? Tame the beast. Anyway, let's move on and do my next largest fish. Right, now we've moved over. This is me convicts and me chancho in it. This chancho, I reckon he must be my third largest fish in my collection. And he doesn't look it on this video, but it's bloody massive. Let's get this one. Look, come on. It's called Tank. It's called Tank for a reason. Because he got that bit in there. Because he's built like a tank. I mean, like, I people are interested in my videos. I sometimes think I just repeat myself and just go on and waffle on about the same old rubbish. Anyway, he's bloody massive. I bet he's like, it could be 15. It could be 15 inches or so, but it's the girth. If you had a 15-inch dovey or a 15-inch umbi, it's not going to be nowhere near the size of a 15-inch chancho, because the chancho is just one solid block. Anyway, let's give him some more worms, because we're getting crap coverage of these, and the only fish I can keep with him is little convicts, because he's too fat to catch them. Or I can put tiny female doveys and convicts. Anyway, let's give him another worm. The big old boy, Tank. Come on, Tank, you know you want this worm. So like I keep repeating myself, this is, in my opinion, this is the best food for Central American cichlids. I mean, like a chancho, come on, Tank, chase it. A chancho would not be a predator like Midas, red devils and all them sort of fish. Look, there he goes. Look at him trying to get it. Not a predator fish by no means, but you can give predator fish worms, and also like your ones what are 50-50, like omnivores, bit of both. Let's get it in. I don't want to tease him too much. There he goes. Get it, mate. God, he soon got that down him, didn't he? I'll have to put some small food in for these convicts. Oh, he's loving that. I can hear it crunching. So, like I say, he's a bloody great chunk of a fish. It's huge. 15-inch chancho is a twice the size. No, probably not twice, but twice the size of a 15-inch dovey. Believe me. Believe me. Right, this is your last one, mate, because we need to move on, because we're going on too long, and we don't want people to get bored and skip the video. Come on, mate. You like it, don't you? In the corner. Here we go. There it goes. Go on, mate, get it. Down in one. That was a massive one. So, I love feeding these. Don't you love feeding your fish treats? The trouble is, some treats are bad for your fish. Or too much seafood, like mussels and prawns, can be bad for your fish. You can't go wrong with worms. So get on it. Get yourself a worm farm, a worm bin, and get cultivating these worms. Right, here we are at the Red Devil, Botoxomaniac and his little girlie, a female dovey. It's a daughter of Wolfie. Anyway, this Red Devil, it's about 14 inches. But like the parachromas, the big parachromas that is like your doveys and your jags. They take time to grow and thicken out really thick. like I just said, a 13-inch amph is going to be a lot bigger and heavier than a 13-inch parachromas. But at the end, but eventually, come on, Botox, let's get your worm in. I think that the female Dovi actually got that. Yeah, so eventually, what was I saying? Yeah, eventually the parachromas, your Jaguars and your Dovis, and even your Umbies, which is not a parachromas, but even your Umbies are going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But these amps, like, they just get thick at a small stage. A Dovi can take 8 to 10 years before it starts getting thick. And then it's going to look absolute chunk compared to these amps. Anyway, shut up waffling. Let's get some more worms in there. This is supposed to be a feeding video on the best food for your Central American cichlids. And once you get set up, it's free of charge. Now that's a bonus, isn't it? Free of charge. Right, there's a lot of glare in this room. So this is Beryl, about 13 inch or so. But I don't think he's going to want any food at all. There's the female. He looks like he's ready for spawning. So let's drop something in this end. Well, the female's a little bit interested, but not too interested. He's not interested, so we'll leave you, Beryl. That's it, mate. We know what you like. You're aggressive, ain't you? You got your scabby head, because he runs around this tank like a bull in a china shop. Oh, did you hear that, lot? Stop winding him up. Let's move on. He wants a spawn. Move on. Oh, Beryl. Don't you be too hard on your missus. Right, we'll leave Beryl in peace. I think he just wants to spawn. He's got his aggressive head on. So what we're doing now, we're with the Trimac. We can't leave old Churchill out, can we? We can't leave Churchill out. Do you want a worm, Churchill? Oh, yes. Oh, bloody hell. And crackers. Look at him. The female's there. She's come through that divider. We can catch a bit. We might be able to catch her a bit of this when she goes through. Because I do, with these breed like this, I missed that, didn't I? Now she's gone through that divider into her own half. Anyway, this isn't about breeding aggressive cichlids. This is a feeding video. So let's get old Churchill a worm. You want a worm, don't you, mate? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There we go, mate. Look at this. Am I like getting the same old? Let's get it in the top there. Get it in there, Danny, mate. Oh, she's come out as well. That's a good bit of footage. Let me pan back and try to get this in focus so people know how we breed these aggressive fish. These breed like bloody rabbits. So like there she is. She's like she comes through there from time to time when she wants to, and if he gets too violent with her, she'll go through that divider into the other half. Anyway, I think she wants a worm as well. So let's get another one in. Right, I'm sorry for the glare and everything. You just got to take it as it is. So like I've just seen something exciting. God, the female she got an absolute whopper then. Then she's gone back in her own half to eat it. Don't blame you, love. You can't eat all that. The video's not very good. Look, she's all dark and that because that's what she does when she's spawning. That was a massive one. She'll be able to produce lots of spawn with that one. Anyway, we're going to have to move on. I'm going on miles too long. One more for you, Churchill. Do you want one, mate? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Right, I cannot do. This video is going on too long, but I cannot do this feeding video without putting this bean eye on here. Like, but me regulars will know when I first put this bean eye on the tank, it never ever came out. So now it's been in here 5 months, an aquarium to itself, 5 months. So like I've had patience and perseverance. So like now it's absolutely mental. It's just such a nice pet, bit like a flower horn. So let's get some worms in for him. So look at him, look. He's a nutcase. He's so interactive, and well, I love that. I love aggressive fish what are interactive with you. So let's have a look from the surface. Right, I'm looking at him from the top now. It's going to look all black and horrible. But look, look, he tries to jump out. Can you keep that on film? He's taking it out of my hand. Like a bloody koi carp. You can feed him, you can hand feed him. There we go, down the side there. He's still looking up there, but he's got a gob full now, so I think I better leave him for a while. I probably gave him a little bit too much, but I just love him. Oh, mate, you cannot beat Central American cichlids. I mean, I've kept all sorts of fish. I've kept marine fish. I've kept koi carp. I've kept African cichlids. You name it, I've kept the blinking lot. But like, I just love these centrals. So anyway, shut up waffling. We better get on it. Move. Right, here we are at me Woad Warrior. Woad Warrior. Me small umby. When I say small umby, he's getting quite big. He's about blooming heck, he's got to be, I bet he's 14 inches now. They're getting ready for a spawning. So they're looking a bit tatty. Look at her tail. She's got in there like bloody Grease Lightning, hasn't she? Yeah, they're looking a bit tatty because they're getting ready for the spawning. But like, I wonder if he must be feeling horny. And you, mate? But listen to me. Let's show him a worm. Say, look, what's more important, having a bit of sex with the missus or eating a juicy earthworm? Excuse the glare. Let's get it in this corner. I'm holding on to it really tight. There, see, that's the poor quality fill. Oh, look at that lot. He's got that lot. Sucking more bubbles in than anything. And there's the female. So like these earthworms, I've never known a fish turn the nose up. She's going blonde, but look at the tatty fins. Oh, she's got a retreat in there. So this is the cave structure what I built. So she can retreat, and old Woad Warrior can't beat her up. Anyway, let's get another worm in. There she's, Blondie. Look at her tatty tail. And there's Woad Warrior. Come on, mate, I got you another worm. What's more important, mate? I'm breeding or eating these juicy worms. He knows where he comes in this top corner. But like, there's a lot of glare up here. I'm gonna hold it as tight as I can. I love teasing them. It's like tugging on a laggy band. Doesn't it look shit on there, look? Here we go. Has he got that one? Anyway, this is absolute garbage filming. No, he's got it. That was a little bit left in my fingers. I'll move across to the female. We'll give you one. When I stop filming, we'll give you one, Blondie. Yes, like they can see her tail and that. That's because they're going to be spawning. But she's got plenty of refuges in there. I want Woad Warrior to come down. Come on, Woad Warrior, we want to see you. We want to see your true colours. When you're up there with the glare, you look rubbish. Anyway, let's move on. Right, now we've moved on to the Carpenters. What people call Texas, but not Texas. He's not Electric Blue Texas, and he's not whatever he is. He's a Carpenters. People label these with stupid, silly names, but at the end of the day, he's a Carpenters. Anyway, he loves his worms, don't you, mate? I've just got a name for him now. I'm going to call him Bob. Call him Bob. Big Old Blue. B-O-B. Big Old Blue. Come on, Bob. Get your wormy. Let's get it in this top corner. There we go, look. Come on, Bob. It's not doing what I want him to do. There he goes. It's took that was a big fat and like I say, it's difficult to do these videos on your own, but like, I normally just hang a little bit in there and he tugs it and stretches it. I love it when the fish, look how blue he is. Electric Blue Texas. What a load of garbage, eh? Electric Blue Texas. There's not such a thing as Electric Blue Texas. This is a Harichi's Carpenters Rio Hondo. Stunning fish. So why interfering with nature? Just get hold of one of these Hondos or the Escondidos or some stunning Carpenters. Anyway, we better move on, but he loves his worms. Best food for Central American cichlids, in my opinion. For carnivore fish and the vegetarians. Because I think in nature, these are quite veggie. Anyway, Woods, you better move on. I want this fish to improve. I'd love to get him to get a knuckle hump, but I don't think he will without a female in the tank. But I do have another pair, but I can't film them because the lighting's absolutely crap. Shut up waffling, let's move onwards. Oh mate, I love this fish. Right, here we are at the Freddy's or Multifasciatum or Frederick Stelli. So this is me biggest male, and he loves his own worms. Well, who don't love a worm? Another one in the top. There he goes. Down in one. He's looking up there. He actually will jump out and bite my finger to get these. Yeah, so I'm really loving these little parachromas. Look at that little convict. He's looking for the debris or the crumbs what come out. Yeah, so that's me, Frederick Stelli, or multifaceted. Look, see his teeth. I can see little teeth coming. Yeah, he's gorgeous. I'm loving these little parachromas at the moment. I've got me. I'm growing these Frederick Stelli out, or Multifasciatum, and I'm also growing some Rio Blanco Red Tiger Motos. You know, and also my red Dovies, my regulars will know. And I just love the character of them. Look at him looking up there, look. Let's get some more in. There we go. He knows it's coming now. Once he's had a taste of it, because I don't do this very often, but I do it as a special treat. He knows it's coming in now. Look. Come on, you Frederick Stelli. We ain't got a name for him. Let's get it in. Let's get it in at the top. It's gonna chew it. I like it when they chew it. Look at him. I'm grabbing onto it. Look at him. Oh, I can't catch it. I like it. They get hold of it like an elastic band and they start tugging and stretching it. I love feeding earthworms. My favourite. I think it's my favourite treat. He spat some out, look. Did you see that? The convict got some. It's my favourite treat and also the fish's favourite treat. Shut up waffling, Woods. We better get on and look at some more fish. Right, this is my small pair of Haitienses. They're all the same age because they're all siblings, but this is a smaller pair. This is what I call Jack and Vera. Look at all the fry in the tank. Don't anybody tell you that these are vegetarians. Maybe when the fry, look at him. Maybe when the, look at his lip, it's really red and sore. Can you see that? You know why that is? Because she is a bully biffer. Oi! Vera, you're a bloody bully biffer. You made his lip sore. Let's get one in. Oh, I missed that, didn't I? Anyway, like, don't let anybody tell you these are I've got to get some more in for her. Well, I've got another one in my hand. I'm going to chop them up and put them in small pieces. I bet look, he's chugging that one. I'm still holding it. Look at that, the munching on it. Get it down, yeah. Anyway, that's a small pair of Haitienses. I'm so confident with feeding earthworms because people say the Haitienses are going to be prone to bloat, prone to water temperatures and all that lot. But I disagree with all that garbage. Like, I might just get whatever water temperature's in my fish room, and to get whatever food the other fish get, and they're not thrive. You just got to keep them in a species-only tank. The biggest killer of Haitiensis is stress. Let's move on. Right, here we are. We're down the bottom of the garden, and this is where I grow the worms on. I've got 3 just normal plastic dustbins, and I've got them set up on bricks, and I've drilled aeration holes all around the top just to let the air in a bit. And what we do, I just put kitchen waste in. They love banana skins, and we're also brown cardboard. There's some down there getting soggy, ready to go in. Yeah, brown cardboard, newspapers, banana skins, lettuce, cabbage, you name it, it'll go in there. Let's have a look inside. Right, we'll get the lid off and have a look inside. So here we go. There's actually quite a lot stuck to the sides today because it's raining out here and it's quite a humid, damp atmosphere. So when it's damp, they do climb up the sides. I've got my tub here ready. So let's get a few in, ready for the feeding. Here we go, that's 2 wiggling away. There I am down the bottom of the garden. My grandkids love coming looking at these worms. They say, "Grandad, show us your worms. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden. His name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all he can do, he wiggles all night, he wiggles all day, and he gives the missus a fright. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden. His name is Wiggly Woo." Well, I'll carry on collecting these, and we'll have a look underneath the cardboard. Right, I've picked most of the ones that stuck to the side. I'm going to peel this back. This is just a piece of old material, keeps the moisture in. Look, there's one eating the cardboard. I'm going to peel this back. I want to really show you down here. Let's have a look. I hope I'm catching this on the video. We're getting lower and lower. There we go. Well, let's get that in focus. See, that's a bit of rotten banana skin. Let's move that out of the way. Look at that, look. Can you just see the amount of worms on that? Look. That's just one mass of worms. One of their favourites, banana. I don't know why, but they love banana skins. And I'll have cabbage and all sorts in here. But that just goes to show how fast they breed. But you put newspaper and cardboard on top. But what I've got to say, I'll put that one together in a minute. But what I've got to say, you may probably best off. Let's have a look at another one. Yeah, this has got some stuck on the side again. Yeah, you probably best looking online at a garden, how to do composting worms. Because I'm no expert at this, but this works for me. These worm bins have actually been running for over 10 years. And my fish actually love them. So anyway, sorry about the Wiggly Worm song. But if you're a regular to my channel, you've got to realise that sometimes I'm a sandwich short of a picnic. And I waffle on a lot. So let's lift these up again. Let's go, that's a big fat one. So that one, Wolfie will enjoy that big one. Move this cardboard away. There we go again. Look at that, that's another banana skin full of them. And if you put too much garden scraps in your worm bin, if it smells, if it starts smelling and you get flies, that means you're putting too much food in the worm bin and it's going rotten and stinking. This doesn't smell one bit. Anyway, like I said, you want to go online and look gardening, how to do composting worms, because there's a lot of people out there will know far more than what I do. But there's that many people asked me, what do you do, where do you get your worms from? So this is it. Now look at that lovely one. Oh mate, they're going to love that one. Anyway, I think I've gone on a bit too much about this now, so I'm going to collect loads more. Just bear with me. There we go, we've got plenty. I think that's enough to be going on with for now. We'll better get some feeding done. So I don't know whether I'm going to show this at the beginning of the video or at the end. I might show this at the end. But saying that, well, there's still loads left in there. Yeah, saying that, will people get to this stage of the video, they'll think that Woods is a sandwich short of a picnic singing stupid songs about wiggly worms. I ain't watching that to the end, no way. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is how would you seed your worm bin? Well, there's loads and loads of different species of worms, but the best composting worms are red wigglers and dendrobenas. Well, like these big fat ones are dendrobenas. The little ones on the banana skins are red wigglers. So you've either got to get a buddy to give you some, or you can order them online, or where I got mine from, I just went to a fishing tackles shop. Just go to your local fishing tackles store, because I mean, like our aquarium cichlids absolutely love these, and so do fish in the rivers and lakes. If you're an angler, fisherman, these will make excellent bait. So if you want them, go to your local fish store, go to your local fishing or angling store, and they'll sell you some of these. Then stick them in your worm bin, and they'll soon start breeding. Anyway, I hope this one hasn't gone on too long. So I just want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for all my subscribers, and till next time, ta-ra!